Hi there. So this is my garage. We got the option to get a garage a couple of months ago, renting out, and it was a fairly good price. So we thought, yeah, all right. We've got all our camping gear in here, all our tents, stoves. I've got fishing gear in here, tents, more tents. Pretty much everything we've got to do with camping. I also keep the trailer that I have in here, my little trailer, a few bits for the car, and we keep bikes in here. One bike belongs to my partner, and then two of these other bikes, one belongs to me, one belongs to a friend, but he doesn't want it anymore. My plan was to try and mould two bikes down to one, because this one, the front brake just won't work. We've tried many times to get it to work and it won't. And on the other one it's full suspension, and the back suspension is terrible, it squeaks like anything. However, I've gone to a bike shop today, and there's a fairly decent bike in there. So what I'm going to do today is just strip bits off the bikes, like lights and locks and God knows what else, stands, and then yeah, then I'll load them up, and I'm going to go and hopefully drop these two off and pick up another one. But I just thought I'd show you my cave and yeah, see how it goes. Lighting, I wasn't sure if it would work or not. I've got a few LED strip lights, but they're not as powerful as I thought they were. But it looks okay with this natural light coming in from the front. This garage does have a window at the back, but because of its leaks a bit, we've put the tarp up, so it gives a bit of almost green glow. Okay, let's get to work. So obviously we've got quite a lot of gear, and that's because obviously there's me, my partner, and my daughter. We've got everything literally, including the kitchen sink. When we go camping as a family, we tend to take the big old tent. It sleeps 6 people, but we tend to have it so that Freya has her own pod, and then me and my partner have the big pod open up as one room. And then we have like the living area in the middle, which is where we keep all the chairs and that, and kitchen unit. So obviously when we go, that's why I've got the little trailer, because it literally fills the little trailer with chairs, tables. We've got a box full of cutlery and various things for cooking. We've got a couple of these little camping stoves. We've got a barbecue, which we take briquettes as well, so sometimes we have barbecue as well. Electric hookup. We've got everything. Freya's little blow-up bed, which is more like a little dinghy, like a little boat shape basically. And then like we've got some other bits in here left over from like a PA system from when I used to run a music business. It's quite a nice PA. It's an old vintage 1960s, so I never want to get rid of it completely. A few toys, a few things left over from other things that I tried, like vape making, things like that. And as much as I don't want to overclutter the place, I think we've got it to a nice standard where everything we need is in here, but then there's still room to do stuff. We've still got a shed as well, which we've got filled with mostly logs actually for burning and the log burner. But and they've got rabbits in there at the moment. In the summer the rabbits go out into the garden, but in the winter they come back into the shed. Obviously, when I go out backpacking or try and do survival and stuff, or even just like a overnight or on my own, I've got a very lightweight kit which I keep in the house because it could be at a moment's notice that I go out, in which case I want to just be able to grab it. And the house is not too far from the garage, but it's on a different street, so it's just safe having to come up here. I've got my Dutch oven, which I got for Christmas, and I really can't wait to use that. But obviously, that's going to be something that I have to do with the family, because we're going on. Me and my cousin are taking my daughter camping in March, so I'll take the trailer with me and take that with me then. Right, one thing I want to do is put the GoPro mount on the helmet, because obviously this week at Scouts, on Monday night, we're going to be doing bike maintenance, which I'm sort of being a bit cheeky and avoiding by going and getting a new bike rather than just maintaining the one I've got. But then, like I said, there are so many problems with the one I've got. But after we've done the bike maintenance in the half term, we are we're going on a bike ride, and I don't know, like so I haven't ridden for a while now, so a little bit sort of not sure what's going to happen. I'm going to try and get out a bit with the bike, the new bike, sort of this week, rather than driving down to work. I might ride the bike. I know the weather's a bit crap, but I can just sort of take a travel towel and sort myself out when I get to work. So obviously I'm fairly new to the whole YouTube thing, inspired by others to do it. I enjoy doing videos and trying different things out with the edits and things. And I know that it's going to take, well, I'm not really doing it for numbers, but it'd be nice if it does get a bit higher. Well, it'd be nice if I got some sort of feedback and things like that. Obviously I'm not trained with cameras or film or anything like that, you know. I just decided, well, obviously I did the shelter with the phone just to try time lapse, because that was the first time I tried time lapse, and I thought, oh, that's cool. And then like went out in the New Forest with the phone. That seemed to work alright. Did take the DSLR, but again, it's my partner's DSLR, and I don't really know what I'm doing. I couldn't work out how to get it on video. All I kept doing was taking photos. So in the end, I just used the phone again then. And obviously then I ran out of battery on the latest one in January where I went out with Greg. So I'm still getting the hang of it, but I don't understand how this works. Surely you put that on and then you take off that red bit. And then how's that going to stay on there? Aha, got it. Got it. We got it. Bloody difficult, but we made it in the end. Right. Put that in there. This is where a clamp is quite helpful. Yeah, that should be alright. What I'll do is if when I get the new bike back, I'll sort it all out, and then hopefully we can have a little go at the old GoPro on the bike. Yeah. Cheers. So this is the bike I got. It's the Giant. I don't know what model. Giant Connect. Talon? Giant Talon? I'm taking some of the bits off the old bikes, which are like the mudguards and reflectors, putting them onto this. So I'm going to try and I put the back mudguard on, now I'm going to try and put the front mudguard on with the reflector. and see if that works. So, God.
Yeah, she's still fit to go.
So that doesn't work because the nut isn't long enough. So I won't be able to have the front of my guard on, which means I'll have to use the other reflectors because this won't fit. But I'll keep hold of this because it might be useful some other time for another bike.
Is it recording you?
It's recording you. Go in front of it. Go in front of it. Go round. Go on. Go back. Back up, back up, back up. There you go. You're in the shot now. Say hello.
Hello.
So, this. So they won't, the reflector won't go where I was hoping it would go, but it'll go on there somewhere, and it's better be seen than not. So. There's the front one, and then hopefully this one will fit around here. Yeah. And there's the back one. Right, so the only thing now that I really need to do is put lights on. I did have some lights for my other bike, but I don't know where I put them. I've got this one, but I don't think it's going to fit. But it works, so really I ought to try. Again, it's where to put it. I might have to remove that reflector down. But just putting that on there, I know it's not going to fit around the seat. So there's not really any other place that I can attach it. That's too loose there. Still very loose there actually. No, so this light won't work on this bike, but that's alright. I mean, I'm going to have a look around, probably look at upgrading to different lights. These are just basic cheap ones, but yeah. As it stands, I've got a working bike. The bike ride that I'm going on is during the day, so I shouldn't need lights, really. I should get away with it. For the scouts, but I will look at getting lights, especially if I'm going to be going riding, say, to work. Sometimes I work in the evenings, and I'll definitely need lights for that. Alright, time to try it. So, my partner just popped up and she'd found the lights that I needed, well, the lights for my old bike, and we just had to quickly go to the recycling centre with my other two bikes before they shut, and then I suddenly thought, oh damn, I forgot to get the mounts off the old bike for the lights, and then I looked over there and there they were. So happy days, I've got my light mounts and my lights, but I've now lost a tiny little sort of nut which holds the front one on. So I can fit the back one on, that's probably not a problem. Let's do the back one. Good. Right under the reflector. That'll be seen, no problem. Front one will be seen if I can find a little nut to hold it in place. I thought that might do it, but it didn't. This is the beauty of going through a few old bikes and getting little bits that you need off. And then, like when you buy a bike from the dump, you know it's not. It's not, you know, good. So you wouldn't ride it straight away without going through it anyway and finding out what's needed. But little things like this, I wouldn't take anything that was desperately needed, but like reflectors and lights and things like that, everyone expects to have to go out and get them anyway, or have them from an old bike or something. Because that's what we do, we keep spares. We keep things. We keep little jars of screws and nails thinking, oh, that'll come in handy one day, and they always do. Just got to find the right use for them. Yeah. Yeah, it's the start of February, so it's bitterly cold, and my daughter just came out just for a little bit while Daddy's here. Come in, brought a little bike out. Sort of went around the little car park here 2 or 3 times. No, I've had enough now. Don't want to do it anymore. Fair enough, but come the spring or the summer, we'll get her out there. She loves it. And as if by magic, I found one that fits. Like I said, the bike ride I'm going to be doing is mostly in the day, so I won't actually need these lights, but we're doing bike maintenance and bike safety at Scouts on Monday, and it doesn't look very good if the leader turns up with a bike which doesn't have everything it needs on it. There we go, backlight, front light, reflector, back reflector, rear mudguard. Can't have a front mudguard, but that's not too bad. That's not a big issue. Oh yeah, now there's not enough room. Putting things down, not nowhere to put them in the back pocket. So there's two mounting points here for like water bottle holders, that sort of thing. But I have a 2 litre camel pack, which has the little straw that comes round. And to be honest with you, I think I'll be better wearing that than having 2 water bottles. I like to have something to support my back, so I think that will work a lot better than 2 water bottles anyway. Both ways? No, it only works one way. So, got to go down that way. And then that sits up there, but is that going to be in the way? Obviously you don't want to be doing that. Right, so. On the last bike, this padlock went under the seat. It just sort of went round and round the seat hole. Well out of the way, but this one I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Maybe even go round and round the main bit. That won't get in the way. That holds it all on there. Double padlocking. Right. Might have a quick try, see if they get in the way. Back in a minute. Looking pretty good, feeling pretty good. I'm one for my gadgets, so I'll have a mobile phone case to hold my phone while I map my journey, and then on the other side I'll have the GoPro mount as well. So I'll have one, the GoPro mount, basically, because I'll have some shots from my helmet, and then I'll have some other shots from my GoPro. I'm trying to think where the best place to have. I think I'm going to do it so that the GoPro is kind of central. There was a stand on the old bike which I really wanted. Bloody hell. I don't think I would have got it on this bike. It's not the same, it's not a standard conventional stand, it was one that went on the wheel bolt. And to be honest with you, like, this bike is quite a good bike. I'm putting all this stuff on already, and the stand would just make it look a bit weird, really. Oh, just click my name. I know that there's many people out there who are like hardcore into their biking, like take it seriously. Probably look at this setup going like, you're an idiot. You know, what you're doing, you don't need all that stuff. You're, I don't know what sort of thing people think about weights and things like that. I don't know if it's the same as when you go like hiking and weight is an issue. Certainly on your bike, you know. I'm not a professional, I'm not a hobbyist even. I very rarely ride a bike. This seat though, my biggest issue has always been comfort when riding. always had pain, always. This seat's got like it's cut out in the middle. There's no middle to it, which means that these bits can like bend and conform to what you're doing, and it just stops that pain. And I've never felt a seat like it. Literally, I tried this seat and was like, I can ride a bike again now because of this. Right. Let's give it one more bash, little cycle, and then I've got to go. It's getting dark, and I've got to help out at home. Right, I haven't brought enough little screwy things to actually mount the GoPro to the bike, so that's going to be it for today. However, that's the sort of view that I'll get. So you'll see the front wheel and the light. You can just about see the light here. Well, that's not too bad. I can always take the light off when I'm during the day, sort of thing. And then you don't see it. But yeah, so this was a bit of an unusual one. Like, obviously I've done camps and I'm doing hikes, and I'm trying to do as much outdoorsy stuff as possible. There is no real main theme, it's whatever I'm doing, and I hope everyone enjoys it. Thank you very much.